like someone who gets lost at jam band concerts. It's kind of my vibe. This is true, I work for Chris Hansen from To Catch a Predator. That's right, I'm the bait. I lure pedophiles into a false sense of security, and then Chris gets them. We're a good 1-2 punch of catching pedophiles. We're like the Shaq and Kobe of catching pedophiles. No, but actually, I engineer his podcast, because I also look like someone who engineers podcasts. And funny story, the first time I went to record with Chris, I was on my way to the studio thinking I was going to record a podcast for a 15-year-old girl. Yeah, and then Chris came out and was like, "Why don't you take a seat?" I was like, "Chris, I'm already sitting. You take a seat. We have a podcast to make. Time is money, baby!" That's what we say in the podcast game. We say time is money because you may not know this, podcasts don't make any money. But I get paid whether the show's profitable or not. It's a great system. Really working out. I got an Amber Alert the other day. That's always a bummer. Nothing's worse than when you get an alert that says, 14-year-old girl, 5'4", last seen in Yonkers. Because nothing's more depressing than hearing about a missing child and realizing she's taller than you. Such a bummer. Tell me when a shorter kid goes missing, then I'll care. No, I always care. I'm an ally to everyone. I'm a very good person. Which is why I'm ashamed to admit that I've actually gone to a straight pride parade. Yeah, it was the Philadelphia Eagles championship parade. It was a very straight parade, guys. We did $2 million in property damage and someone ate horse shit. That was a very straight parade. Go Philly, go Birds. I've never been on a horse. I've never sat on a horse, even though I have the size and drug habits of a jockey. Yeah, I've never sat on a horse, but I have smoked cocaine, so unless people can say that, that's way more interesting. But when people find out that I've smoked coke, they're always like, "So it's kind of like you smoke crack, right?" And I don't think so. I think it's a little different. I don't even know how to make crack, guys. I mean, what would you even do? Put cocaine and baking soda on tinfoil and add water to heat it underneath till rocks form? It's crazy. How could something so fun be so easy to make? I have a girlfriend. Thank you. You either are silent because you don't care or you don't believe me. Either way, that's fine. Either way. We met on J-Swipe, which is like Tinder but for Jews. Yeah, it's the only dating app that whichever way you swipe, it goes, "Are you sure?" If you don't know it, you might have heard of it by its other name, Only Rachel's. Everyone on the app is named Rachel. They all look like my mom. It's a great app. It's a really fun app. If you want a woman that looks like my mom to be mean to you, download J-Swipe today. It's my ad for them. Oh man, we've gone into role playing. Thank you. We've been playing Republican Senator. That's right. That's where I pretend to be a Republican senator. She pretends to be my secretary. And then she tells my wife I'm in a meeting while I'm actually on my way to Newark Airport to go have sex with men in the bathroom. That's how you have sex. That's how you play Republican senator, guys. You're very homophobic in public and then have sex with men, ironically, also in public. It's true. Has anyone watched any of these celebrity boxing matches?
Unfortunately,
yes. Yeah. The one I really want to see is Hunter Biden versus Don Jr. That's gonna be the best fight. My money's on Hunter because here's the thing. Don Jr.'s like a privileged rich kid, you know? He's never been in a fight. But Hunter Biden, he's won bum fights. You get it? Hunter Biden has killed homeless people for drugs. That's who we're dealing with here. That's fucking Hunters. I love Hunter Biden. The media wants us to hate him, but everything I learn about him, I like him more. He smokes crack, already very cool. You had me at crack, Hunter. And yeah, I just want to see him smoke a bowl of crack and beat Don Jr. half to death. what it is that I want to see. But the other thing he did was he made a sex tape with a stripper. Fucking awesome. And in it we learned he has a big dick. You're making it more powerful, guys. I mean, what's even the angle there? Ha ha, look at the president's son's fat hog. Hunter Biden 2024, that's my time, guys.